Imagine a bridge so long that if you started driving across it at highway speed, you'd be behind the wheel for nearly 3 full hours before reaching the other side. That's not science fiction, that's engineering reality, and you'll find out exactly where this monster lives when we reach number 1. Leave before number 1 and you'll miss the most insane entry on this list. Let's count down from number 10. Number 10, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. This iconic orange giant spans 1.7 miles across the Golden Gate Strait and was the longest suspension bridge in the world when it opened in 1937. The bridge's 2 main cables contain 80,000 miles of wire, enough to circle the Earth 3 times. On foggy days, the bridge's fog horns blast at 126 decibels, as loud as a rock concert, to warn ships passing below. But this California legend is just the beginning of our journey. Number 9, the Millau Viaduct in southern France. This cable-stayed bridge soars 1,104 feet above the Tarn River Valley, making its tallest tower higher than the Eiffel Tower. Designed by British architect Norman Foster, it took just 3 years to construct and opened in 2004. The bridge deck itself sits 890 feet above the ground, and drivers often report feeling like they're floating through the clouds. The cost was a staggering €400 million, but it cut a 3-hour detour down to minutes. Wait until you see what engineers accomplished in the Netherlands. Number 8, the Øresund Bridge connecting Denmark and Sweden. This engineering marvel is actually a bridge and a tunnel in one system, spanning nearly 5 miles total. The bridge portion stretches 4.9 miles, then vehicles enter a 2.5-mile underwater tunnel on an artificial island called Pabum. Over 70 million vehicles have crossed since it opened in 2000, and it carries both a highway and a railway. The bridge appears in multiple TV shows and movies, most notably in the Scandinavian crime series The Bridge. But European engineering has nothing on what's happening in China. Number 7, the Biapanjiang Bridge in China's Guizhou province. This is the highest bridge in the world, suspended an absolutely terrifying 1,854 feet above the Biapan River below. That's taller than a 160-story building, and if you dropped something off the edge, it would fall for nearly 15 seconds before hitting water. The bridge cost 1.23 billion yuan and took 3 years to build, opening in 2016. Looking straight down from the deck would make even the most fearless traveler's stomach drop. Speaking of stomach-dropping experiences, let's head to Switzerland. Number 6, the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan. This absolute titan holds the record as the world's longest suspension bridge, with a center span of 6,532 feet, nearly 2 full kilometers. The bridge can withstand earthquakes up to 8.5 magnitude, 180 miles per hour winds, and harsh sea currents in the busy shipping lane below. During construction, the 1995 Great Hanshin earthquake actually occurred, pushing the 2 towers apart by 3 feet, forcing engineers to redesign. Over 181,000 tons of steel and 1.4 million cubic meters of concrete went into its construction. But Japan isn't done impressing us yet. Number 5, the Tower Bridge in London, England. Built between 1886 and 1894, this Victorian Gothic masterpiece is one of the most recognizable bridges on Earth. The 2 towers contain 11,000 tons of steel hidden behind a facade of Cornish granite and Portland stone. The bridge's bascules still lift approximately 850 times per year to let tall ships pass through. Over 40,000 people cross it every single day, and it's been featured in countless films from James Bond to Harry Potter. British engineering prowess is impressive, but let's see what the Italians pulled off centuries earlier. Number 4, the Rialto Bridge in Venice, Italy. This stone arch bridge has spanned the Grand Canal since 1591, making it over 430 years old. Designer Antonio da Ponte won the commission over proposals from Michelangelo himself, and critics said the bold single-span design would collapse. Instead, it stood strong through centuries of flooding, war, and millions of footsteps. The bridge is lined with 24 shops, generating rent that helped pay for its construction costs. Venice has 400 bridges, but this is the undisputed king, though it's about to be overshadowed by something far newer. Number 3, the 7-Mile Bridge in the Florida Keys. Made famous by the film True Lies where Arnold Schwarzenegger flew a Harrier jet under it, this bridge is actually 6.765 miles long. It connects Knights Key to Little Duck Key and was completed in 1982 at a cost of $45 million. The original bridge, built in 1912, runs parallel and is now used by pedestrians and cyclists. Driving across it feels like you're skimming across the open ocean with turquoise water stretching endlessly on both sides. But as impressive as 7 miles is, it's nothing compared to what's coming. Number 2, the Gateshead Millennium Bridge in Newcastle, England. This is the world's first and only tilting bridge, and watching it operate is absolutely mesmerizing. The entire curved structure rotates upward like a blinking eye, taking 4 minutes to lift to its full 40-degree angle. Since opening in 2001, It's won over 30 international awards for its innovative design and striking appearance. The bridge tilts about 200 times per year for passing ships, and each lift uses enough energy to toast 5,500 slices of bread. It's a modern marvel, but it's time to reveal the absolute champion. And finally, number 1, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. Remember that 3-hour drive we mentioned at the start? This is it, the world's longest sea crossing at a mind-bending 34 miles from end to end. The structure took 9 years and 120 billion yuan to construct, involving 420,000 tons of steel. The bridge includes a 4-mile underwater tunnel section to allow ships to pass, with 2 artificial islands serving as entry and exit portals. It connects 3 major cities and is designed to withstand magnitude 8 earthquakes, super typhoons, and impacts from massive cargo ships. Over 400,000 tons of steel means this single project used enough metal to build 60 Eiffel Towers, and driving its full length at 60 miles per hour takes nearly 40 minutes. So which of these incredible bridges would you actually dare to cross? Drop your answer in the comments below and let us know if we missed your favorite. Smash that like button and subscribe for a brand new top 10 every single day.